Hello students, this is Taratun Jahan, lecturer in commerce. Welcome back here. Today we are going to solve a problem on triple column cash book. This is the seventh solution we are going to discuss. Here is the question, and the question says here, enter the following transactions. Here is the seventh question. Today we are going to discuss about and we are going to solve this question, and the question says enter the following transactions in the 3-column cash book of Sunil and balance the same as on 31st of July 2013. You can take a screenshot of this question, otherwise you can copy it, and then now we'll go for the solution. Here is the solution for this question. Seventh solution. This is from the triple column cash book. Here, on 1st of Jan 2013, the first statement says cash in hand 5,400 and cash at bank 1,475. We already have some balance with us that we are entering here in our triple column cash book, and it is on 1st of Jan 2013. We already have this balance, so we will be writing two balance brought down in cash column 5,400 and bank column 1,475. Next statement is on 2nd of Jan, and it says issued check to Shekhar. Issuing means making a payment. So here we are making a payment by Shekhar account. We are making a payment through check. So we will be writing in a bank column 850 and we are receiving a discount of 150 rupees. Next, on 3rd of Jan, paid salary. That means again a payment. So we will be writing here on 3rd of Jan by salaries account. We are making, unless if it is mentioned that the payment is made through a check, we will be considered it as a cash. So here we are writing as by salaries account in cash column 1150. Next statement is on next statement is on 5th of Jan. On 5th of Jan, it says cash received from sales of investment rupees 4,900. So cash received. So we are writing on receipt side of the triple column cash book on 5th of Jan. We are receiving this cash from the sale of investment. So we will be writing. You should be writing here to sale of investment account. Cash we are receiving 4,900. Then the statement continues by saying, out of this amount, which rupees 1,000 was deposited into bank. Depositing into bank is a contra entry. And contra entry will be like bank account data to cash account. So 1st of Jan, we are writing contra entry by bank account in cash column 1,250. Then on 5th of Jan, we are writing a contra entry to cash account in bank column 1250. Okay, general entry will be for this depositing into bank is bank account data to cash account. It is including bank as well as cash column. So by bank we are writing in a cash column. By cash, to cash we are writing in a bank column. Next statement is on 6th of Jan, and it says received from Vikram a check. We are receiving, so we will be writing on a debit side. 6th of Jan to Vikram account we are receiving through a check. So receiving from Vikram through a check of rupees 775. Here we are writing, we are receiving through a check, that's why we are writing in a bank column 775. And in full settlement for his account of 950. So 950 total we are supposed to receive 950, but we are receiving only 775. That means we are allowing some discount of 175, which we are writing in a discount column. The next is withdrew for personal use by check. No, next statement is on 9th, and it says received from Naidu. Received from Naidu for rupees 1,150, discount allowed 50. Again, receipts will be written on a debit side. On 9th of Jan, we are receiving from Naidu. To Naidu's account, we are receiving an amount of 1150. Received from Naidu, it is not mentioned that we are receiving through bank or a check. That's why we are writing under the cash column 1150 and the discount is 50 rupees. Then next on 10th, withdrew for personal use by check. When we are talking about withdrew for personal use or drawings for personal use, it is a drawing from the business. So general entry for the drawings will be drawings account data to cash account. Here the drawings are made through check, so it will be entered in the bank column. So drawing is a payment from the business. So on 10th of Jan, it is by drawings account. We are drawing through the check, by the check. So we are writing in a bank column 175 rupees. Next on 11th of Jan, bank charges as per passbook. Bank charges means we are going to pay. The amount will be deducted from our bank account. So we'll be writing in the bank column on 11th of Jan by bank charges account. In bank column, we are writing rupees 10. We are writing rupees 10. Next statement is on 14th, interest received from Manohar. We are receiving, so we will be writing on a debit side. As we are receiving a cash and from a source of income, that is interest. So we will be writing here as on 14th of Jan, it is to interest account. Receipts will be written on a debit side to interest account. We are receiving in a form of cash because it is not mentioned that the amount is transferred to the bank account or paid through a check. So we are considering it as a cash statement or a cash transaction and we are writing in a cash column of 140. Then next, goods sold for cash. Goods sold for cash means we are receiving the cash amount. General entry for sales will be cash account data to sales account. So here to sales, the amount will be received when you sell something, when you sold something, you will receive a cash. So here on 16th of Jan, we are writing to sales account and the sales are made for cash. So here in the cash column, we are writing 7,000 rupees. Then next is uh, on 18th, a transaction took place, that is bank collected dividends on shares. Then it means the amount dividend of share is directly deposited in the bank account of ours. So here that is receipt side. We are receiving. So it is a receipt for us. So on 18th of Jan, the two dividends on shares account, it is received in our bank account. So we are writing in a bank column and the amount received as a dividend on shares is 360. The next statement on the same date is purchased from Wahid for cash. So we are purchasing. When we are purchasing, we are giving any amount. So here it is like purchases account data to cash account. So we are writing here as on 18th of Jan by purchases account, we are paying purchased from Wahid for cash. So cash is paid. So we are writing in a cash column by purchases account 2400. Then next is on 20th of Jan, paid rent. We are paying, that is credit side. We are writing all the payments. So on 21st of Jan, actually it is 20th. 20th of Jan by rent account. We are making a payment and we are making a payment through cash because it is not mentioned in the question that we are made this by check. That's why we are considering it as a cash transaction. So it is written in a cash column of as 400 rupees. Now all the transactions has been completed. When we total it up, the debit side of a cash book shows the highest balance, that is 18,590. It means we have received more amount and when we are calculating the cash column of the credit side, it shows the 5,200. That means we have received more amount and we spend the less amount. So still we have balance in our hand, that is 13,390. We can say it as a cash in hand by the end of the month. Now in our bank account, we have received a total amount of 3,860 rupees on a receipt side or a debit side. When we are talking about credit side of the bank column, we will see the total is 1,035. We have received more amount on the debit side, we spent less amount on the credit side. That means still we have 2,825 bank balance for us. Now these amounts can be considered as a closing balance for this month and will carry forward this balance to the next month. On 31st of Jan, buy balance carried down will be written and these both amounts will be carried forward to the 1st of Feb, and we'll be writing it as a true balance brought down. In cash column, the balance with us is 13,390 and in the bank account we have 2,825. Hope there is no doubt in the solution of this question. If you have any doubt, you can clarify by commenting below.